So this week we are getting to know Meagan Quarles, and I want to tell you a little bit about Meagan. So Meagan is a past client. So Meagan, how many houses did I sell for you? And helped you buy too, but how many?
I believe it was 3.
Yeah, so we sold 2 and helped buy 1.
Exactly.
And now in that process, one of the things I realized about Meagan is you like home projects.
I do.
She always wanted to buy a fixer-upper.
I 100% did.
100%. So you kind of have this renovation experience that can be a really big benefit if you're looking at buying fixer-uppers, because sometimes if you've never done a fixer-upper, it can be really hard to figure out, is this an easy fix or a hard fix?
Absolutely.
So tell me something that is pretty easy to do but makes a big difference.
If you can remove a non-load bearing wall and open up a space, it can make a huge difference in a home. So that's one of my favorite easy projects. Is this load bearing or non-load bearing?
Yeah, we did that one time. We were in a house that was built in the 70s. So like the kitchen was very, very small, and then it had a small dining room, and to get to one to the other, you just had a very narrow, basically door size thing. And when I found out, oh, it's not holding anything up, we had some painters there, and Chad wasn't there. And I talked him into taking a sledgehammer and busting those walls out. Now, I'm not saying he was exactly excited, but it totally opened that space up. Now, tell me something that's really hard to renovate.
Something that I find really difficult to renovate, depending on the style of the home, is a bathroom. Because if you don't have easy access to your plumbing, that can be very difficult and expensive to move plumbing around. And you might not have as much wiggle room on your design plans as you would like.
So when you say easy access to your plumbing, you're not talking about the faucets.
No.
What are you kind of talking about there?
I'm talking about your drainage lines that come down from your toilet, the ones that kind of go under the floor, whether you have a crawl space or a finished space beneath it. It's going to make a big difference.
Or a slab.
Or a slab. That is very expensive to move plumbing.
So the easiest one to me to move the plumbing is a crawl space.
A crawl space, absolutely, or an unfinished basement.
Oh, yeah.
That would be ideal.
Ideal. So knowing that, having someone working with you, if you're looking for a fixer-upper who has done it and has some experience, is definitely one of the things that can really make the process better. So as you're working with people, what's been your favorite part?
I love seeing people finally find the home that they love when they walk in and absolutely know when you're like, this is the one. It's kind of like when you find your soulmate in a home.
Yeah, but we want them to not stay in the home forever, but we want their soulmates to stick around forever, right?
Yes.
Now, one of the other things about Meagan is you currently live in Cherokee County.
I do live in Cherokee.
But I helped you when you were in Bartow County.
Yes.
And then a lot of your family is up in Gordon County. So you kind of know those 3 counties really well.
Yes, we travel back and forth all the time between Cherokee, Bartow, and Gordon.
So tell me what you love about Cherokee County.
I really love it's home. I grew up there, but I've seen it grow and put so much more in for families and community, and the new city centers that are coming in that just bring life, with concerts and outdoor activities and just a place where you can really experience life with your family. Parks and recreation areas where you don't have to be in the world of screens all the time, where people are stuck at home. There's so much things for your family to do there.
And then you have some experience working in the schools in there. Tell me about that.
Well, I worked with special needs for a while when I was in my younger years. And the difference...
Younger years? How old are you?
I just turned 35 today.
Yeah, younger years. You are in your younger years. But yes, you did some work there. And does Cherokee County have good support for that?
It does. We have some really, really good school systems. We have great special needs support systems. And we even have community support in place for when they graduate from school if you have special needs. So.
Yeah, that can be really important because I have a past client and he purposely moved to Cherokee County for that support.
Yes.
Now, as far as Bartow, what are you feeling like's happening in Bartow right now?
Bartow is really growing.
Yes.
I mean, there is so much growth here and so much that they're putting in for the community so that they can have more of that family feel here without having to be so spread out and have limited options for, say, sports or, parks for the kids to play
Yeah,
at.
so much. And then what do you love about Gordon County?
Gordon is my absolute favorite because of the country feel of it. It still feels like home. It still feels like you have pastures and just can escape there a little bit from the city life sometimes.
It definitely has a different feel than like Cherokee and Bartow. So yeah, if you want that more country feeling, it definitely is a county to look at.
Yes.
Now, another thing that they may not know about you is you homeschool your girls.
I do.
And, I don't know if people realize first of all, the homeschooling world has changed.
It really has.
When my girls were little, I briefly considered it, but that meant it was all on me. And let's just be honest, I didn't really have the skill set to make them functioning, well-adjusted children. But now, what do they have for homeschoolers?
Now, they have so many different support systems. You can do a hybrid, you can do online, you can do it all in person at home, or you can, like Cherokee offers King's Academy, which is a 2-day hybrid, Timothy Ministry, 1-day hybrid. You have Living Science, which really focuses on the STEM aspect. So many people think you can only get that in the public school system, but it's right there in Woodstock, and they're focused on math and sciences and engineering there.
So lots of avenues there, but for me, it's all about real estate. Y'all know that. So, whenever I think about your personality and what I see in you, I see so much attention to detail. And I see that with a lot of my clients who are homeschoolers. Y'all love to dig in, and that is definitely you. You love to dig in. So, if you're looking to buy a house, and these are traits that are really important to you, then you want to reach out to Meagan.
Yes, please do.
Bye, y'all.